Okay, in this lesson I want to mention something about forms and HTML in Laravel 5. As you might already know, forms and forms helper packages has been actually removed from Laravel 5 and went to a different package called Laravel collectives. In order to work with Laravel's HTML and form helpers, we need to install these Laravel collectives. So how do we do this? If you come down here as the installation, if you go to this Laravel collectives, let's go back here to show you everything. This is Laravel collectives, and these are forms and HTMLs. We have remotes, SSH, and annotations. If you go to annotations, we have different installation for annotations. The reason for Laravel forms and helpers to be removed from Laravel is because Laravel wants to keep it really minimal. So we need to install it again. Installation, thankfully, is really simple. All you need to do is to go to your composer.json and add this line with this inside the require. So I'm not going to copy this require because I am sure that this require is actually exists inside the composer.json. Where this composer.json file exists is actually right here in your root path. If you open it, the first thing you see on the top is actually require and PHP and the version of Laravel, which is 5.1. If I come down here, star means wildcard character. So make sure you add a comma and also paste the code that you copied from the the Laravel collectives and paste it right after there. So if you don't want to add the comma, just add comma at the end of this and then bring this up, and you just have to remove the comma. But I will put this underneath, so I just wanted to mention about the comma because this is really important. And if you don't have any IDEs or good text editors, you're not gonna see any difference. Or for example, if I remove the comma, PHP Storm is going to complain that missed something here. So this is one of the important of having an IDE, really good IDE to work with. So the next thing is, if you come back right here, it says you have to go to your command line in the root of your application, type composer.update. So we're going to do it. We're going to go to the terminal and then paste this code right here. In my root application, so give it some time to install. I'm gonna stop the video and come back again. So for you to be able to see, I just continued the video. As you can see that we have installed already the Laravel collective HTML. The current version as I record this video is 5.1.4, and then we have installed PHP unit. I don't know if you had it already or not, but we installed already. So the next step is, if you go back right here, before we run the server, let's come back here. There are two steps to start working. The second step, actually, I don't know why PHP Storm just jumped. We have to go to our config app.php file, which we find it under config folder and app folder. There are some areas that I need to show you, which is providers and also aliases. So we need to add alias and providers. Let's just add by adding a provider. So inside the provider, I'm just gonna grab this code because I already have this provider and come down here. Let's just sneak the code again. Go on the top. Let's just add it right here. So you can get rid of this comma, or you can just keep it. I'm gonna keep it because if I add another package, this is a good idea to keep this comma already there. The last step is actually to add these two lines into our aliases in order to work with it. So we come down here after everything. Just gonna come down here and paste these two right here, and I'm gonna format it. So after that, we are ready to work with forms, which I'm gonna do it in the next video. So before we go, I just want to show you a little bit of this, how we use this form. For example, if you want to open a form, we have a form, open array URL foobar, and then this is the closing tag of the form. This is the opening tag of the form. And we have, using an array, we are using a post, get, put, and delete. We have, let's say if you want to redirect to another root, just add a root. The directory separators is just actually dot again. This is our controller and this is our action, separated with @ symbol. Come down here, we have CSRF protection. If you want to add CSRF protection, you have to just add inside an array before equals CSRF for model binding and etc. It's a really good idea to go through this documentation and take a peek, because this is a really thorough documentation about HTML and forms in Laravel. And as I said earlier, and this forms and HTML helpers has been removed in Laravel 5. So if you want to work with it, you have to go and install it yourself.